In 2022, she was going through it. Lana Del Rey has an alleged stalker on her hands whom she claims has come to her home 3 different occasions over the last month. Her name is Janine Lee Stratton, who goes by the nickname America, and she's been harassing Lana in a scary fashion. According to texts and court documents obtained by TMZ, Lana Del Rey's team repeatedly asked Janine to stop contacting Lana and her associates with demands to meet her, to which she eventually sent the threatening message, "I want to make a scene because what? I don't go away easy." Which sounds pretty threatening to me, especially if this woman is showing up to your home. Clearly demented. Like, who in her life can step in and stop her? Tell Janine that she's just doing way too much. Let's look at these texts together. This person responded to Janine saying, "I am a member of the team. Please stop responding or we will get legal." Janine responded, "You are protecting her and I appreciate that. I just wish to make sure you had a conversation with her because she's going to be pissed if she finds out you didn't. I want to look out for you as you are for her. So if you had a conversation with her, cool. May I please have your name and email? I want to make a scene because what? I don't go away easy. My next step is to call blank and call her out publicly. The fact that I drove 700 miles to blank, I guess to meet there, and sat on the doorstep and anyone would talk to me. Do you think I'm going away because you guys gave me the same random spill that you gave the millions I'm sure has contacted her? You don't know who I am, but I guarantee you soon will." This person is demented. Here are some more messages. "I have loved her for lifetimes. No fear, mate, in the face of true love. It's like smiling when the firing squad is against you. So if the plan with blank fails, my next plan is to write my own music for her. Hope to get popular enough to reach her because that's what she's done for me here now." Oh gosh.
Lana Del Rey just got a temporary restraining order against a stalker named Janine Lee Stratton, who's been sending her managers and all her team very bizarre messages, basically claiming that she is Lana's muse and that Lana communicates with her through her songs. So let's take a look at some of the messages that this lady sent her management. You can go ahead and pause this video if you want to really read what she's saying, but this lady really is trying to get a hold of Lana, and it ain't gonna happen.
I just want to take a moment to acknowledge what kind of fear that Lana must feel. It's like probably like a sickening feeling in her stomach that just doesn't go away. It looks like guards found Janine, who they said admitted to having a couple of pocket knives on her. She had driven for hundreds of miles to meet the star, but of course she wasn't given the chance. Go away and stay away. Lana claims though she returned to the property not once but twice. Lana says she fears for her safety and she needs court-ordered force field to keep this person away. This person wrote on Reddit, "I found this woman's YouTube channel a few weeks ago, Americana Lana, and it was extremely disturbing. She was gushing over Lana and saying completely incoherent things and was like crying." Here's a clip of Janine, aka America's voice, and her talking about Lana so you guys can get an idea.
Okay, I'm going to tell you my opinion about this song and how I apply it to my situation. She's reminding me that it's time to write a new book because revelations happened, right? She's telling me I gotta go find Jesus, right? And then there was the issue of her, not saying that's me, but I had some issues by the Old Man River, and you saw who I am. Yes, I did.
She is living in her own world, but there are some stalkers who are a little bit more forceful. I mean, read this headline. Lana Del Rey granted a temporary restraining order against an alleged stalker after she says he stole her car and left disturbing notes at her home. Not stealing her car, that is theft. Now, this guy is Eric, and he's 21 years old, and it looks like he's visited Lana's home twice now. Lana Del Rey believes that Eric had stolen her Jaguar on what she believed was his first visit to her home in February, which he had been criminally charged for. Lana shares that he went on to visit her home again earlier in July. During the trip, she said he left a bag by her gate which included a disturbing note to her, which he allegedly related his need to see her in the flesh. Eric appeared to go after Lana's family as well. She claims he sent multiple text messages to her sister from February to July. Lana made it clear that she fears for her safety and her family's. This guy is super scary because he's willing to go and steal a car. I mean, you're gonna get caught no matter what. And of course, Lana has footage too, so she included that in her court filing. smiling. I do think it's interesting that she has black box security because they are pretty problematic. They were the ones controlling Britney's every move and surveilling her phone and her computer, all of her communication. So hopefully they're doing Lana Del Rey justice, but either way, this person took their stalking way too far, and they should go to prison for a long time.
In the documents, she says that he apparently first showed up to her home in February, shortly after the first stalking case took place. She says that he made off with one of her cars, which was a Jaguar, and ended up being criminally charged for the offense. And he then apparently returned just earlier this month, reportedly leaving a bag at her gate which contained a disturbing letter about how he wished to see her again. She also claims that the man had been texting her sister a few different times between February and July, but it's unknown how he even managed to get her number. She says that she has no idea who this man is or has any connection with him, and that she fears for the safety of her and her family.
Lana also included a screenshot of a text message sent to her sister by Eric. It's a picture of a Rubik's Cube, but the additional text message in the image was cut off. The note left by Eric was included. It appeared to refer to her as Princess Charming. Eric appeared to refer to himself as a king, which is accompanied by a drawing of a crown and a heart, writing "my effing apology letter," he continued. "Hi, I'm Eric. I'm effing mad and I don't know how I'm alive, but I'm still," he wrote before adding a smiley face and tiny hearts. "I apologize for my stupid and wrongful doing and behavior and actions." It didn't seem like he was apologizing for the car situation. Maybe he was, but he didn't explicitly say that. In another note, he wrote, "Let's do music. I don't know how to write a letter of apology, but here it is." And the grammar is really bad, which he also included his phone number. Pass. He wasn't shy when he stole the car. He definitely wanted to show it off by taking pictures on Instagram and posting about it, bragging that he had this Jaguar, which was not his. You guys might be wondering, how did Eric do this by himself? Did he get an Uber to drop him off? But it actually turns out that his father dropped him off there. So I don't know if his dad was in on it or was told something else, but that's a red flag. Lana Del Rey reiterated that Eric scares her, as he found her home address despite her not declaring it. So it's, I guess, not public record. The documents claim that he parked at a neighbor's house on one occasion and asked them if Lana lived nearby before dropping off the bag, which included this apology note, along with a copy of his student transcript, which is weird. Now, there is a moment where he actually caught up with Lana, and we see this interaction. And guys, it's pretty scary. I've watched it myself a few times now because I can't believe that he's really trying to get around to her. I mean, she truly needs security at all times.
Hi. You know me. You know me. Okay, hi. You know me.
Oh, she doesn't know you.
Careful, Ricky. You gotta be careful though.
No.
I will. I just wanted to. You know what? I think it sounds like maybe
it's okay, guys. It's okay, guys.
Like, why is he so aggressive about it? You can say what you want to say from, like, a distance.
But I appreciate you, and let's not. Okay.
No,
Well,
come this way. Come this way.
All right, you know, I'm gonna get in.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, guys.
Mitigate everything, but no, guys.
Love you.
Just be careful, okay?
Now, for whatever reason, he decided to confront this situation because this clip went viral because it's disturbing. He wrote, "First of all, security went overboard. They just stand in front, making sure no one crosses path with any celebrity. People can make up their own stories about the situation, but I was pushed back for no reason. This is a public church, and it's well known for celebrities like Justin Bieber who take part in this service. I took 3 shots of Jose Cuervo and just went for it." Okay, if he's over here taking shots of alcohol before he's trying to go confront Lana, then he's problematic. This person tweeted, "This man admitted he was under the influence when approaching Lana, and this video shows he's persistently crawling his way to her when she's saying calm down. He knew the security guard was just doing his job. Why be persistent when the tone was set?" Now, in our next story, we go international. Now, there's this man in Canada named Dennis, I believe it's D-E-N-Y-S, Dennis. That's an interesting way of spelling it. He made threats to Lana Del Rey, and he wanted to cause death or bodily harm. Oh no. The incidents were reportedly taking place between January 2022 and July 2023, which, again, a lot happened in January 2022. I wonder if there was a certain project or something that just somehow catapulted all these people to her. And it actually turns out that this case is very similar to the case we talked about with Michael Hunt in Florida. He was arrested on on aggravated stalking and attempted kidnapping. I don't know how the Canadian system works, but we don't have any like receipts or like screenshots of any letters or anything. But Dennis, you better stay away as well. And I hope that some of these people will learn their lesson. But again, there's no excuse for putting people through this. It's such a violation of their human rights and their ability to go and experience a life like we are able to. I mean, yeah, they're a celebrity, they get certain privileges, but also I can imagine that they just want to go to a store and just be normal or not have to look perfect all the time. So Lana Del Rey, kudos to you for standing your ground and still putting yourself out there, because I'm sure a lot of people would succumb to it.
Thank you for watching this clip from the Let's Get Into It podcast. To view the full episode, visit the link listed below.